resuming this evening's performance momentarily, I'm assured. I must say, I am delighted to see so many of you return for the second act. Obviously, I would be lying if I said the first act went entirely as rehearsed. There were one or two minor snags which you may or may not have picked up on. But I assure you they are snags which you can expect to see in any production. And this certainly has been the worst first act Corley Drama Society has seen by some stretch. I mean, just last year, due to a casting error, Corley Drama Society was forced to present Snow White and the Seven Tall Broad Gentlemen. Anyways,
no, it's going quite badly, to be honest.
Before we begin again,
yeah, she's still unconscious, and we still can't find the dog.
Taylor! Before we resume this evening's performance, one word of Health and Safety Administration. Could I please ask anyone who consumed any of the concessions during the intermission to please seek medical help immediately? Okay? Now, I present to you the concluding act of The Murder at Haversham Manor.
No one could. No one could have killed him except for the people who were in this room.
Good God! You're right! It's one of us!
This is a disaster! It is not over yet. 2 murders in one night at the Haversham Manor. It's a grisly evening.
Frightful, sister, frightful.
And look, Miss Collymore, the snowstorm outside is building.
If we're not careful, we'll be snowed on in a slaughterhouse. We must discover the guilty person.
Indeed. The gunshots were heard from the library. I shall investigate the room. All of you remain here.
We must find out what we know. We know that Charles Haversham was found murdered here in his own private rooms on the night of his engagement party.
We know his fiancée was involved in an affair with his brother, Cecil. How can my sister behave in such a way?
Not now, Mary. We know that he, too, was murdered on the same eve in cold blood.
The only thing we don't know is who the murderer is.
Oh, the tension in this house is... Oh, the tension in this house is... It's tense.
And how do you feel, Florence?
I'm good.
That's dreadful.
Dreadful, yes! I want to die!
That's the spirit.
But now, Miss Collymore, I must ask you an important question. Where were you on the night he was murdered?
On the floor with a mustache.
That makes perfect sense. So was I.
Kiss me 1,000 times. That's yours.
Of course, Florence. That's what sisters are for.
This is a disaster! It's already midnight. That was most...
Sorry, go on.
That was most...
Taylor!
That was most ominous.
Ominous indeed.
Collymore, I must speak with you privately.
At once, Inspector.
I must speak with you, Mary.
Of course, Carter.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Most comfortably, Inspector.
Before we speak, I must make sure that no one else is in earshot.
No one else is in here, Inspector.
Very well, Miss Collymore. I have found the weapon used to kill Cecil Havisham.
Good Lord, where was it?
In the library, lying on the table. Muzzle wound and the barrel still smoking.
Someone killed Cecil with this.
Yes, less than half an hour ago.
But who?
I was hoping you'd get to some of that, Mary. After all, we all friends, aren't we?
I have no idea who killed Cecil. I was down in the kitchen fetching my sister some refreshments when I heard gunshots. Lie.
I don't know what page we're on.
I don't know what page we're on.
Besides, why would I know?
Besides, why would I tell my oldest friend's younger brother?
Not because you found out about his affair with Florence. We all know you're a jealous woman, Miss Collymore, ruthlessly protective of your sister.
Protective, I who makes my sister happy.
Don't play the fool with me, Mary. You shot Cecil Havisham in cold blood, and you know that it wasn't a plan. I just have to show you, Mary. No doubt you'll find it interesting.
Well, what is it, Inspector?
The newly written draft of Charles's last will and testament, dated only today. It appears he's changed the beneficiary.
Well, who on earth thinks he changed the better? Well, who has he changed it? Well, who? Good Lord!
That's right.
He's leaving it all to Perkins!
The time, indeed. The time has come to confront Perkins and tell him we know what he has done. Let's go find him.
Of course.
Who the devil could that be?
I don't know.
You're probably right, Miss Collymore. We must get you out of harm's way. Mr. Havisham built a secret passage behind this bookcase. Stand back. I'll open it. Step inside, Miss Collymore. You're safe in there, Miss Collymore. You're safe in there. Arthur the gardener? What are you doing here? I was gardening later this evening with Winston. We got caught in the storm and couldn't make it to the games. Good heavens, Arthur. Step inside. You won't believe what a terrible evening this has been. How do you mean? Oh, Winston. Down from the chase lounge. Mr. Havisham was murdered tonight. Mr. Havisham? Surely you don't mean Charles Havisham. Not only that, his brother Cecil too. Yes. That explains the strange going-ons I've seen on the grounds this evening. Strange going-on? A mysterious figure stood at the window of this very room. I noticed the latch on the window was forced and Winston found this on the ground beneath it. A laced handkerchief with a deep red mark and a distinctive scent. Cyanide. Precisely. Cyanide. You can tell from the shape of the red mark it was used to hold tobacco. Not only that, it is embroidered with the initials FC. Lawrence Collymore. Indeed. Arthur the Gardener, you're suggesting that Florence Collymore broke into Charles's private rooms this afternoon.
Florence Collymore murdered her own fiancé.
Miss Collymore, get in here now!
How dare you, Perkins!
Perkins!
Thank heavens, Inspector! These two have been accusing me of the most dreadful!
Hold your tongue! You know what you got. Whoa, Winston! Down, boy! Winston! The inspector's here to help us.
Sorry about Winston, Inspector. I'll put him outside.